Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating a weekly layout in my Wellness Happy Planner for the first week of July. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how we're heading into July just yet. It kind of seems unreal, but hey, it's what it is. So I'm going to be divvying up between these three sticker books or collections. And I'm going to start with this wellness washi. I have had a lot of questions about this, so this is a washi collection from the Happy Planner that matches the wellness sticker book. And I did find it at Joann's. I do know it is very difficult to find now, but I'm sure if you go on to Etsy or eBay, I'm sure that there is somebody out there that has it for sale. So I'm going to go ahead and just line up the bottom of this page with this. I absolutely love this roll. It's like my favorite out of the whole collection. And as you can see, it's almost gone. So I'm going to have to find a replacement for this here pretty soon. And you know what? I figure I'm rolling with it. No pun intended. So I'm just going to go ahead and just line up the top of this too. And the thing I love about this roll specifically is that it helps me tie in the colors of the spine, since this is the Planner Babe edition of the classic planner. So it's not specifically a wellness planner. I couldn't get into that colored bar, I guess, colored row that went across, and I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. So I went ahead and stuck with just the classic size Planner Babe. So okay, let's see here. I want to do something a little bit different because I am switching out of my Passion Planner, which I normally kept as a daily to do, and it just, I don't know, it kind of molded and caught everything that I did for each day. So I am eliminating that the 1st of July. So I got to try to figure out how to incorporate things that I kept in that in my different happy planners, because I am adding 2 more to my lineup. So I'm going to have an official social media planner and a home management planner, because it's just, I don't know, I love the Passion Planner, but it just seems like it is way too much to keep track of. So I'm going to try to incorporate all of those things into the planners that I actually have. And okay, so I'm going to start with that gratitude area there on the sidebar. I love that. So that's going to give me an area to record my daily gratitudes, because doing that actually does boost your mood. And I try to document those, list at least 3. And hello there, Mr. Bert. Oh, he is one major thing that I am grateful for right there. So he's going to go back to the window to talk to his girlfriend. And yeah, so getting back to that gratitude there is just even just documenting one thing. They specify that you're supposed to focus on 3, but even if you just focus on 1 right before you go to bed, it definitely does improve your mood. It's odd how something so simple can work like that. So I do highly recommend that for everybody. And what you see me doing up here is, as trivial as it may sound, I've noticed that if I track when I wake up and when I go to bed, and generally how much I sleep per night, it helps me realize when I need to go to bed, mainly because I am in my summer shifts, and that means I have to be at work at 6 a.m., where I normally wouldn't have to be at work until 4 p.m. So yeah, it's a major difference. So I really need to focus on when I'm going to bed and how it's affecting when and how I wake up in the morning. So that's what that top sector is gonna be. I'm just gonna write in when I woke up, when I went to bed, and how much sleep I got for that day. So I got that, which I may be coming back to this little moon, but this is going to be in the way. So do I really need that calendar? And I'm thinking I don't. So I'm going to kind of wait and see how this layout turns out, and then I'm going to focus on that towards the end. because I don't want to jump into it too quickly, just because this is going to be very different from how I normally set this up. So I'm thinking I'm going to save this bottom part here for like exercise, activity, yoga. And let's see here. I think I can actually get away with spreading these around. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to use this your greatest wealth is your health. Wow, guys. Okay, so it is definitely Sunday. I cannot think. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this as my washi, just as a friendly reminder that this is what this row is for. Because I will do that. Like, I will set up a planner layout and I'll be like, heck yeah, this is what I'm going to use it for. And then when I go to actually set it up for the week, I'm like, what was this for again? Half the time I have to go back through and watch my own videos. Oh, pathetic, I know. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this pink skinny washi, which I love this washi. I do. I love how thin it is, but it is a booger to try to get on the page because it's so thin and delicate. But I am going to try to cover up the black bars that go across the page, just to try to color it up, brighten up the page, and it adds some of that rose gold into the planner layout. So, alright, so this is going to be, again, this is my exercise area, and I was going to use a journaling sticker there to reflect on, but it's going to take away from my Sunday, and you know what, I think I'm just going to make my own habit tracker. So I'm going to take these little check marks here, and I'm just going to try to get them to match the Gratitude Day colors. Again, just to remind myself, like, hey, this is what this is for. Oh, because these long summer shifts just do things to your mind. So, alright, so I have the pink and the orange. I'm not really finding that beige, so I'm going to skip that one for now. I'm going to head on straight to that green, and that's going to take me into the darker blue, and of course the light blue. So, okay, so this one kind of matches, and again I'm going to that light blue there with the little tracker. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm trying to do yoga every day because it kind of gives you like exercise and meditation at the same time, so I get the best boost when I do that form of exercise. So I'm gonna like mark it down here that instead of just writing in yoga, I'm gonna write like what that yoga focused on. Some of them are for core, some are for arms, some are for lower body, some are just for stress. So yeah, I'm gonna like title it with what I focused on, and then I'm going to give myself writing room to reflect on how it made me feel. Was I able to actually complete the session? Did it kick my butt? So, alright, so I'm going to leave that as is. So that's my activity bar, and I believe that leaves me with a daily highlight and self-care. So those are the two areas that I need to fit on here somehow. I'm thinking that daily highlight can go up there in the top row that I kind of cut in half, because it's really just like a sentence or a blurb of like, what was the best thing that happened today? Had ice cream with my son. Best thing that happened today, we had a sunny, beautiful day. Okay, so it's something that's small. Where with the self-care, which in this mood tracking, they do have this wonderful weekly checker here, but it's huge. And I'm not quite sure what I would do with the other half of the page. So yeah, Mr. Burt to the rescue. Help me think this through, buddy. How do I want to track my self-care here? And okay, so Bert self-cares every day. He nourishes by eating the most high-test food I've ever seen. I never see him on any digital things. He is pampered all the time. He gets plenty of rest. He socializes with his humans whenever he feels the need to. He, not so much on the exercise though. He does do yoga with me. And of course, he is treated every day. So yeah, Bert is living the life. So I guess my goal is to have, his life. So let's see here. Okay, so he's gonna let me take a planner break here. And we're going to think about how we're going to spread this self-care and self-love across my page. Because again, I do want to label like what I'm doing, but I also want writing room to reflect on it. So he's going to go back to his window. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do here. And so I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with that bottom row. I'm going to slap on some skinny washi here and like a lighter teal color. And again, I'm incorporating that rose gold across the page. And I don't know what it is, but I love it when my arrows go from start to finish. So yeah, I'm putting the washi on upside down, but it's just because it bothers me when the arrows go from right to left. I don't know. I want to see progress going towards the end of the week, I guess. So let's see here. Okay, so I did that. That is done. So there's absolutely no more washing now. So I am washed out. And okay, so I found these, but there's only 6 of them. So who are we missing? And it's the Treat Yourself one. They're missing the Treat Yourself banner. Like, that is the most serious one of them all. So, okay, let's see here. What else do we have? I mean, I could take that self-care sticker and chop it up into its pieces. And then, of course, I have the me times. But then I feel like that's like a little obsessive. That's like, yeah, that's a little egocentrical there. You know, like, yeah, me time, me time, me time, me time. Like, I think I'm going to save that for like a different type of layout. So, all right. So these are a little bit bigger than what I would want. But then again, it's going to be a friendly reminder of like, hey, take some time for yourself. And they're in the rainbow color. So, all right, let's go ahead and try to put these underneath that Be Present at the Moment washi. And we're just going to go in order here. So these may not be specifically for the day that it's on. But like, I know Nourish, that's definitely going to be on Monday. Because that's, you know, I meal plan in that. And try to make sure that we're not eating a bunch of garbage. Got to try to eat healthy. Like, our stay-at-home meals were fantastic. So we're trying to keep up with that. And the digital detox may be something that I do on the weekend. So, you know, I'm just trying to just go in order here. Then this way I don't leave anybody out. So again, these may not be for that specific day, but it's going to be a friendly reminder to try to focus on one of these things at least once per week. So we're not leaving any category out. And yeah, like, I definitely know that the Get Social, that's definitely going to be the 4th of July, just because of family gatherings. And the exercise, again, is going to be just a general reflection of how did it go? Which this past week has been fantastic. So far, I've only missed one day and my body is feeling great. So I would love to keep that up. So I think that's pretty much it for the bottom and middle row. So now that's leaving me with the second half of the top row, which again is going to be like my highlight of the day. So that like even if I have a very horrible day, okay, if it is like the worst day ever, you can still find one thing that happened well. And it does actually, like, it boosts your mood there, you know. And again, this is something that I try to reflect on right before bed. So it's like, oh my God, I had such a bad day and it was the worst and this person did this and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, you could get wrapped up into that thinking that it is like horrible. But you can always focus on one good thing. And that's why this sticker is perfect. Look at this, focus on the good. And I know it looks a little odd sticking out by itself, so I'm going to try to find it some buddies. But yeah, if you just focus on that one good thing. So you could be like, you know what? I got some extra rest today. Today was so freaking bad that I had to come home and take a nap. But you know what? You had that chance to take that nap. Or maybe you treated yourself with a slice of chocolate cake, even though you weren't supposed to be having that chocolate cake. But hey, you know what? Some days you just got to. And it does, it boosts you. Or maybe there was just that person while you were out at the store and they just smiled at you. Okay? So, like, those are the highlights of my day. Or just maybe it's just like a sunny, beautiful day. Or maybe you're a person who loves rainy days. Like, today is super rainy. And I mean, I'm not really planning to do anything outside, so it doesn't really affect that. And you know what? It's very peaceful and soothing. So I'm not quite sure if you can hear that in the background, but I do have the window open just because I love the sound of the rain. So those are things that I'm going to be writing like little tidbits in for that row. So now I'm coming back to that issue that I had at the beginning. Like I said, I would be coming back to this once I have the page laid out and a general idea of what I'm doing. So I think that top calendar is going bye-byes because I don't really need it and it is kind of extra space. So let's see here. I'm not finding that moon for the sleep. So the other option for that is the alarm clock. Because let's face it, if you don't get the rest that you need, waking up in the morning is not pleasant. So I'm just going to use that alarm clock. And now I did really want to use one of these journaling stickers. And these are also from the Wellness Planner collection. And I'm just going to kind of flip through them here to see what the insides look like. I'm digging that one right there. But I'm really into this purple mood. And it's like, okay, I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. But it's discussing affirmations. And I really don't need that for this week. Okay, I'm digging that one, but I don't like the inside. And again, a checklist isn't really what I need. I would probably use that for gratitude. And I'm kind of liking that one right there. But okay, so these are double box ones. So these are a little bit too big for what I need here. And just in case if you're not familiar with these, this is what they look like when they come in a brand new pack. And the answer is yes, I like double bought. But they were on like super clearance. So I decided to pick them up because I love them. They are gorgeous. I love the color palettes of the Wellness collection. It's so soothing. So I think I'm going to just stick with this one right here. I mean, I'm kind of going back to that, but it has a floral insert. So yeah, I think this is my guy. Kind of incorporates that rainbow pastel. And yes, he is not thick enough to cover the entire calendar. So I'm going to need to get some white label paper here. And I'm digging through my stash. Yes, I smacked the camera. But at least I got it into a position to where I'm no longer taking the pages off the screen. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of headbutting the camera in the next few until I get used to the placement. So I don't have any white label paper cut in the length that I need. So I am trimming it with my Fiskars right now. Yeah, I didn't even feel the need to put it on the table, but it's basically like a paper slicer, and yeah, I'm probably still digging for this. So I apologize for the hold up here, but I'm trying to size it. So there we go. That's basically just a basic white label paper strip. in the shape in size of washi. And I'm just going to go over the edges of that monthly box there. And I have found that the rounder edges, definitely for something like this, they kind of hide better. So I'm going to use both ends of this, and I'm just going to trim it. And the rest of that monthly box is going to be covered up by this sticker. So now trying to size this here, I think it's either going to be right on the edge or a little bit underneath this. So I have to unfortunately perform some sticker torture. And I got to try to get this guy up off the page, just his edge. So I really have been trying hard not to do this while I'm planning, just because it does end up like wrinkling the page, and yeah, that bothers me. So, okay, I got that up, and now to try to line this up with that box, but also make sure that it's on the page. So there we go. This guy is now on there. And yes, it was like right on the edge of that. Okay, so I'm just going to fold those down as such. And there we go. Okay, so now I got a journaling sticker up there. So that's going to be like my weekly reflection. Like, how did this layout help me? How did this week go? Ups and downs. How can we improve next week? So that type of thing. And I mean, hey, that saying is just super cute, you know, because time to make your soul happy. So, alright, so now I'm going to get back to this little alarm clock. So again, that's my sleep. And you know what? Just so that it just doesn't look funny with those two being up there, I'm going to try to find like an exercise circle. So I think I'm just going to go with that heartbeat. Just because, I mean, it reminds me of health. I'm pretty sure it stands for cardio, but for me, I see the little heartbeat and I'm like, how healthy are you? So I'm going to pick that tan one there just because that's a color that doesn't get spread across the page too much. And it kind of matches and blends into that washi. So I'm digging that. So let's see here. Let's get my journaling stickers back into their sleeves, which this is the only complaint that I have about these stickers. I mean, they're super gorgeous. They're super functional. But trying to get these things back into their plastic sleeves, it's like wrestling a sticker, and a sticker normally wins. So yeah, I wish they came in a book format instead of like individual sleeves. But I kind of understand why they had to, because they would probably like rip and tear and hit into each other. So I guess that's why we had to package them this way. So let's see here. I'm going to put those up on top. I'm going to close up all these sticker books because, you know, I don't really need them. I think we are done here. Let's start cleaning up the area. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw this guy. So again, this was the Passion Planner, just in case if you're interested in this. But I think I have all the areas in here that I'm going to be losing because I am eliminating this planner from my lineup here July 1st. So I think I have everything that I need. Yeah. So I think we did good, guys. This challenge was a little daunting to me. I was like, I don't know if I could get all this on here, but yeah, I think we did good. So, okay, so that's that white label paper again, just to show you how easy it can be to cover that up. Again, I used some of that cute wellness washi. And yeah, my favorite roll is almost done. And I used the mood tracking sticker book and the wellness sticker book. And, you know, and then some of those wellness journaling stickers. So, yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. It's nice and clean looking. And I love it. So, yeah, I'm just going to close out now by saying thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And I love reading all of your wonderful comments down below.